This is a massive omnibus bill that does everything from changing election law to changing the provisional ballot process, stripping powers away from the governor and attorney general, diverting it instead to the now Republican-held state auditor's office. This bill, which just became public hours before we expect to see a vote on it tonight, includes $227 million in disaster relief funding for Hurricane Helene from the savings reserve to aid in the recovery. But that's now lumped in with ambitious measures like transferring power to appoint members of the state board of elections from the governor to the state auditor. For context, Dave Bolek, a Republican, was just elected to be North Carolina's next state auditor after 16 years of Democratic control in that office. The bill also makes changes to North Carolina's elections, requiring voters to fix issues with their provisional ballots by noon on the Friday after Election Day, a span of just 2.5 days. That's down from the 10-day window currently accepted. Tonight, political analysts and strategists reacted to this bill, which caught many people off guard.
We figure that some of the things in here, Governor Cooper is definitely going to veto. So let's go ahead, put it all in one bill, have him do the veto, come back, override the veto while we have these clear supermajorities and be done with it.
To put something like hurricane relief funding to all these other things that I think are not good and again deserve debate, that's just not right. It's not appropriate.
SB 382 also strips powers away from the Attorney General, including limiting the AG's ability to participate in out-of-state lawsuits. By filing this bill now before they lose their supermajority, Republicans can ensure they'll have the votes necessary to override the governor's expected veto of it, which could end up making this bill law. And critics of SB 382 have said it's basically impossible to have any meaningful conversation or public input in the time that they've allotted here, which in essence is a few hours. This is a lengthy bill. It's 132 pages. There's obviously a lot jammed in there. Those critics say that they wanted more time to discuss. A press conference earlier today where we could have asked questions of state lawmakers about the process involved here ended up being canceled. So far, we have not been able to ask those questions of any House or Senate leadership. We are continuing to press for those answers, and we'll have more coming up on Eyewitness News at 6 as this bill continues to be debated behind me.